Forgive me. This is Apefather relaxing. I woke up. I was watching Rocky 3. I love Rocky. But you're like, why do you have a play? I'm sleeping. I just woke up. But let's put that aside for a second. I was watching Rocky 3 and I noticed something. Um, the strategy that Sylvester Stallone Rocky had when he was fighting Clubber Lang was absolutely incredible. It was incredible. See, Apollo trained him. I never really thought about it so much. Like, I watched the movie a million times. But I never really thought about Sylvester Stallone. Let's call him by his name, Rocky, baby, Rocky Balboa, right? Rocky went against Apollo's training. See, Apollo set him up to just, be like this, float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, like a Muhammad Ali. Like, he just kept jabbing, Clubber stayed away from the punches, jab, 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 stay away, jab, 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 stay away. But Rocky had this instinct. He knew that wasn't going to knock out Clubber Lang by doing that. Those quick little jabs and then staying away. He knew eventually Clubber will get him and will just knock him out with his power. So Rocky knew, he just had that mental instinct. He's like, I got to get this guy tired. But you see, the thing is that he had to play on his ego, that he's bad. He's bad. He's so strong. He's so powerful that he's a tank. You understand that he could knock out anybody. So Rocky had to mentally mess with him. So the first things that he did, which was genius. See, people don't realize this. He got knocked out intentionally in the second round 2 times. I just want you to know I really analyzed this. I never analyzed this before. I watched the movie a million times, and I never analyzed what he... See, people think that, the second round, Clubber just, was angry because of the first round. Rocky was jabbing him, a million times, got him very frustrated. Clubber came out really strong, right, and just destroyed him in the second round. I'm talking about fight number 2. I'm talking about after Mickey died. Fight number 2. Now, this is the thing. What people don't understand is that Rocky intentionally made Clubber Lang knock him out. He had the endurance, he had the speed and the strength that Clubber wouldn't even have touched him. He would have just kept staying away, just following Apollo Creed's, method of just jabbing and staying away. But this is the thing. He wanted to get knocked out because he wanted Clubber to think, this was part of the strategy, that he was finished. That's it, Clubber got him. Okay, so he purposely made Clubber knock him out 2 times. Then did you notice that after the second time that Clubber knocked him out, he looked at me, he goes, you ain't so bad. Rocky said, you ain't so bad. And then he gave that little slap in the face, that little snuff in the face. And Clubber's like, you must be crazy or something. I'm crazy. Well, at least I'm not breathing heavy. See, it just goes to show you that Rocky wanted to do that. It was all intentional. It was all a strategy. Now, he kept talking all that shit to him. Whole world's watching on the third round. Knock me out. Come on, knock me out. He was trying to get him mad. Hit me harder. Come on, hit me harder. And then Clubber Lang went nuts. Gave him all of his strength, right? Okay. So, again, it was to lead him in. It was to make him wear himself out. Okay? And that's exactly what he did. Very similar to, Muhammad Ali and George Foreman. Okay, very, very similar. And I think that's exactly what Sylvester Stallone was trying to do. He was imitating Muhammad Ali's strategy with George Foreman, with the Rocky Balboa Clubber Lang fight, which also ultimately resulted in victory, V for victory. Rocky Balboa becomes the world heavyweight champion again. Wears Clubber Lang out and then just knocks him off the canvas with the body shots, just lays him out. Okay. Anyway, you might be like, why are you talking about this? Rocky is my favorite movie. And I never really thought about it like that before. I just always watch it. But I never really analyzed it. And I actually analyzed Rocky 3. It was an amazing strategy that Rocky Balboa had.